RvBTO, I first heard about that from a little voice in my head.
Yeah, tell us the story.
No, well, not really voice in my head. I'm not crazy, honest. RvBTO was a concept that I came up with a few years ago. I guess it would have been about 2004, maybe 2003, where basically I just wanted to get all the Red vs. Blue fans together.
Me and Wingnut and another guy, his name is Blair, we decided to actually start up this thing, but it was Wingnut who actually came up with the idea. It's like, hey, we should have a gathering in Toronto. Why not have a gathering in Toronto? You know, we bring everybody else out here from wherever they're from.
I saw all these different screenings that all the guys from Roosterteeth were going to. Like, I saw them going to New York, and I saw them going to England. So I'm like, okay, there's a country being left out here. Where's Canada? Where are we getting a representation? The goal was to get the guys from Roosterteeth down here. And we first approached them asking, okay, do you want any money from this? Do you want any licensing from this? And so we were talking with Gus. He was I guess our business contact. And so he said, yeah, sure, there's some business mumbo jumbo, a certain percentage here and there. I don't remember what all the deals were now. And then he found out, wait a second, we're a fan event. Now this is unheard of, because fan events, even again now, are very, very rare. And so they're very generous people at Roosterteeth. They waived the fee, the licensing fee, to show their work. It was, yeah, we wanted to have the screening, but we also wanted it to be a really big social event. We definitely wanted from the get-go, we wanted a bar to be a part of it. We really wanted good drinking, merry-making, getting together, but we still wanted to make it all ages friendly. I said that I came up with the idea, but I'm sorry to say I didn't quite follow through on the execution. We had some serious problems, and we had a lot of people who said that we weren't going to be able to make it happen.
It kind of didn't work out because, this is going to go on to the serious little mode here, if you don't mind. Basically what happened was that we tried to get everything working, but then it just came to money, because we were students at the time. I was in first year university at the time, and we weren't able to afford the space. Or actually, we were able to afford the space, but the problem was that we didn't know about the media thing where like someone flips a switch basically to use all the media stuff. So it was that actually made everything go downhill.
It was me and my roommate shelling out the money for it. Each of us put down a total of $600 to start. And so I figured, okay, that's fine. Two of us, it's $300 a piece. And then they find out that we want to do a screening. And so they're like, okay, so we're going to need a projector, we're going to need a tech crew. Okay, that's going to double your cost, that's another $600. Mind you, at this time when they told us this, we already had posters around, we had people already had flights booked coming up from the States, and we really couldn't expect to get $1,200 back from this. So we were forced to cancel the event, and thankfully it didn't cost us anything to cancel it, but after that, I'm going to be honest, I kind of just walked away from the site for a little while. I was really disappointed in myself that I couldn't make it work. But I'm really happy to see that other people picked up the project later, ran with it, in what's become known now as RvBTO 0.
But it was until Demano actually started, we actually talked to him. I actually talked to him. The other guys didn't really want to talk to him, so, you know, it's like, well, we got to run to someone anyways, you know, and someone who knows someone probably at York University. So we had the first RvBTO at York University, 2004. I believe it was no, 2005 I believe. 2005 April. And that's when we actually solidified our friendship actually with the Toronto people.
I guess the real link between me and what's happening now is Microbe. He really had a lot of enthusiasm for it. He did all of our posters for us. We had posters plastered all around this area especially. And we had really high expectations, and I'm glad to see that even though I'm not doing it now, I'm so happy to see people have run with it. The event has happened, and I really couldn't have asked for better now. This is far beyond my expectations.
The official one was the one that we had at York University. It wasn't the one that we had actually at Ryerson, but it was at York University where we met, where I met Lukey, Melanie, Jamie, Demano, and several other people, especially Shashi, who came to the first event, and then we all came together actually to start thinking, okay, why don't we just work all together and start making, you know, making the whole thing.
Yeah.
So we did that, and it turned out really well.
I can't lay claim to the acronym. That's all Thundera. I gotta give her credit for that. When I was organizing it, it was just plain Red vs. Blue Toronto, and that was it from there.
I mean, we're already in our 4th year, and I'm so amazed at how awesome it is right now. I mean, we've got a really good following. People coming from the UK, from the US, from Canada, especially across the Vancouver area, especially in the Western alienation areas and everything like that. But it's really an amazing experience.
The first time I was able to make it back was for RvBTO 2. And that was absolutely surreal. Just showing up and then thinking, this came, like, people pulled this idea right out of my mind, and it's working. It's actually working, and I was so absolutely thrilled, and it was so huge. I was just overwhelmed. I don't think I stopped smiling for that whole weekend. I didn't know anyone, and that's part of the adventure. Coming here, meeting people you've only heard about from the internet. Like, hi, I'm Ian. You know me from the internet.
And yeah, all this happened 4 years in the making.